If you have been provided with access to the Bannister Lakes closing application, you can enter your username and password. Should you have been provided with community access, after providing your username and password, you actually select the closings interface. Once you've logged in, on the left you'll see all the institutions which you have permission or access to. You can very quickly use the shortcut buttons on the right-hand side to select all institutions if you want to change them all at once. Alternatively, you can simply select the checkbox of the one that you wish to change. Here in the Community Center selected, you can select your institution and select one of the available statuses. If you can't find one that matches your needs, contact the administrator that provided you with your username and password. Otherwise, hopefully you can find what you would like to use in the list. So for example, the community center will say is closed due to high winds. Once you've selected your status, you want to press the Set Status button so that you get a confirmation. And what you're going to see is that particular institution has its status reset. This status will remain valid until midnight that same day. If you wish to set a different duration for that particular status, for example, you don't want this status set for the entire weekend. Again, select the institution that you want. The valid until property allows us to set a future date as well as time if desired. And then once you've got that set, click on the valid until date. This will provide you with confirmation message, and again, you can see that change at the top. Once you've set your institutions, you can do more than one at a time. So for example, the schools will just remain no evening classes, and we can set that for those two institutions that we have. We'll leave those till midnight. Now the final step, once you've confirmed and set your statuses for the institutions that you have access to, as well as any valid until dates or again midnight expiry, you now need to enable them to go to air. They won't go to air as soon as you make changes, because we're not sure if you've completed all of the changes that you require. Also, in case you make a mistake, this allows you to make the changes to the status as well as the valid until dates before accepting it to go to air. And if you hover over the TV icon, it'll actually say, indicating that it's not going to air this particular institution. And again, on the right hand side, for convenience, we do have a show all or a hide all button to very quickly enable or disable all of the institutions that you have access to.